Welcome to this week's Down Home with Tina episode. I'm really excited to share with you who I've got coming up on the show. I have a really good friend of mine, Janet Muralt. She is a sponsor, so Colony Classics and Interiors. You can check them out and you'll find out all of those details here in just a minute. However, I also have a couple of young ladies who is continuing to keep Ava Jewelers and the jewelry available for those in the community who loved the store and the shop and the jewelry gallery, whatever you want to call it. And I'm so excited because they are in a couple of local places that you can still purchase her jewelry. And they're starting to make some new, as how Ava had taught them to make jewelry. It's coming up next on Down Home with Tina.
What makes Fairhope what it is our staff. It's always a question that we ask, why do you want to be here with us? And what they most always say is, you've touched my life this way. You know, you took care of this person, or I've seen what you've done and I want to do that. And so the staff that have been here know what it takes. They've been on the other side. They see what it takes to make someone comfortable, to make the family comfortable, and really what kind of support they need. And so I think that's what really makes Fairhope what it is.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to Down Home with Tina. I'm really excited to have a really good friend of mine. She's actually like my soul sister, I guess you can say that. We became friends. Oh my goodness, Janet Muralt. She's the owner of Colony Classics
Yes.
and Interiors,
Yes.
located where?
602 North High Street in
How
Lancaster.
long have you been there, Janet?
41 years.
41 years. And that's what we're going to talk about, folks. We're going to talk about decor, home decor, and we're going to talk about, who knows what we're going to talk about, because I just said she's like my soul sister. So we have done some really fun things. And it's so funny because we sat here and we were like, what are we going to talk about? I was like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. And of course we came up with things. I was like, the two people that talk every day, multiple times a day, sits down in front of the camera in these chairs
What
and
are we
goes,
gonna say?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Because we talk about anything, I think.
Everything.
And
we talk about everything.
we do, and we want this to be more of a hone in on what it is that we want to bring to those
Exactly.
in the community.
Yeah.
And one of those things is you are, and thank you very much, one of my sponsors now. So
Yes.
I thank you very much. And
You're welcome.
as a sponsor, I have on those folks from time to time, and you I would have on anyways, but I just wanted to put that out there that you have so graciously said yes to being a sponsor for the Down Home with Tina show. And I think that Down Home has a lot to do with home decor as well.
Absolutely.
And so let's begin with my set now. We've had my set since 2000, I think it was 2020. We started out downstairs. And then we put this together, but because of the, the big, I call it the big bang of everything shutting down, we didn't have this done quite yet. So I think
Right.
it's 2020, so 5 years now. What my wall looks like is
This is
courtesy
the
of you.
first time I've seen what I did.
Why? I was like, it's been 5 years, almost 6
Yeah,
years with the show.
yeah.
You've been on before, but it was when we were downstairs.
When we were downstairs, yeah.
And so here you are back.
Yeah.
What do you think? Didn't
I
it look
love it.
nice?
It looks amazing, yeah. And it looks very homey.
It does. And a lot of folks, I know I'm going to give it away, they think it's actual wood.
Right.
And it's not. It is what, Janet?
The most authentic wall covering that you'll ever get that looks like wood.
It really is.
Yeah.
I have people, ask me,
Yeah.
and they think that I'm actually home, which I like. I feel like it feels
Right.
homing to me, and that's
Yeah.
what you do for folks with
We do. We make a house a home.
You do.
Yeah.
So 41 years.
41.
What
yeah.
got you into decor, home decor, and design, and home design?
I don't know. I really don't know. My grandmother, my great grandmother, used to paint everything. And my grandfather used to say, don't stand still, she'll paint you. And everything was green. And somehow between that and my just love of decorating, I opened a shop in 1984 on North High Street. And it's in a great 1921 house. and we just took it, and it's like my home away from home.
It is. It's,
Yeah.
and it's the same place. It's been the
Yeah.
same place all along.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And what has changed throughout the years with the shop?
Oh, everything. Everything has changed. Basically, I specialize in primitive and traditional primitive furniture, but we have all kinds of fun things. And my clients will come in and they'll say, Janet, I'm looking for this, and oh, I'll find it. And we do, and we add a new line to the shop with it. So yeah, it's fun. And my friends visit. My friends come and visit, and well, we just hang out. Sometimes we'll have lunch
Or sometimes somebody will be like talking to me on the, or I'll call her and she'll say, so-and-so just brought pie.
Yeah.
I was like, I want pie. She says, okay, come on down.
It's cherry
And
pie
so-
day. It's always cherry pie day when my one friend
So I go,
comes. Yes.
she goes, hurry, we're going to eat it all. I said, please don't eat it all. I'm on my way. It's so, but I mean, it is. It's a
It's
really
home,
nice
yeah,
place
it's
to-
very
yes.
welcoming, and that's what we want your home to be, is very welcoming, and we do that.
And you're the same way.
Mm-hmm.
What I really liked, and I won't forget this is several years ago, that I had stopped in and I was looking for something for a teacher. And being that school just started, and I know
Mm-hmm.
sometimes folks love to honor their teachers by giving them a little something or whatever.
Right.
And you have the small gifts that you can put together,
Yeah.
and to, of course, bigger gifts to your larger pieces of furniture
Right.
for your home. Do you have a favorite piece of furniture in your shop?
Oh, no.
Not
Oh,
right
my
now.
recliners.
I mean, that's
I
like
love my
asking-
recliners. Yeah, yeah.
And you not only sell furniture locally, you sell where?
I sell all over the United States, and I have actually shipped out of the country.
Yeah.
So we, we're not IKEA, we're not the other
Yeah.
companies, and we just have a very different and unique line.
Well, and you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember just, you can have somebody say, I want this style of couch, and I want this kind of
Yes.
legs or feet, what do you call them?
You
I'm not so sure.
choose.
You
It's
choose
all
what
custom.
you want.
You
And
pick
the
what you want.
fabric, you've
Mhm.
got, so many different
Yeah,
fabrics
yes, we
to
do.
choose from. And you doing this for so many years, if somebody says something, you probably know what they're talking about if they just describe to you.
Well, I'm just so used to it because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my clients are from out of state. And thank goodness for the phone and for our cameras and things like that. And they'll say, well, I've got this and I've got this. Send me pictures, text me pictures. And they'll send me pictures, and I'll just shoot right back, these are the fabrics you want to use. And they just get so excited because they say nobody else, anyplace else helps us.
Janie, you also do window treatments, don't you?
We do some, yeah, blinds and draperies. People aren't doing window treatments that much anymore.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I mean, we're blinds. They'll
Blinds.
do
They
blinds.
do
and
more
things like
blinds.
that.
More
Mhm.
blinds, yeah.
Yeah.
And you custom blinds, right?
Yes, custom blinds.
Which I don't know many people. I mean, I don't go looking, but I know you've helped me
Yeah,
with doing that
yeah.
before.
You know, your soft shades. You've got your pleated shades. You've got roller shades.
And you
I've
do it
just
all?
done. I'm property manager of Kern Commons in downtown Lancaster. I've got 36 apartments, and I'm doing roller shades in for all these apartments. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's talk about your hours and your website or Facebook. What do you have for folks to go on and
Facebook
follow
Colony
you?
Classics and Interiors, and you can go on there. And I also have Loving My Primitive Life. You can go on there and ask questions, and you can call, you can text, you know.
And if you are somebody or you know of somebody that has a piece of furniture and they go, oh, it just needs to be replaced, call Janet because she can probably get it very much alike or similar.
I have a new workroom for recovering furniture.
Okay.
Now, it is no longer the most inexpensive thing to do.
Correct.
But if you have that special piece and you want to keep it, we can do that. I just did an 1859 sofa that came from a shipmaster's mansion, and it's amazing.
You did that sofa?
Yeah.
I've seen that sofa.
Yeah, I had my
and
workroom
I
do it.
remember. It's beautiful,
Yeah,
folks. It
it's
is
amazing.
gorgeous.
It was, and we had to reattach legs, and we had to tighten springs, and it's an amazing piece. But it's sitting in the lobby down at Kern Commons, and I hope it can stay. But the owner of the building said, I want that for my wife. So
It might not be able to
I
stay.
do not know, but it's beautiful.
So you run a Facebook page called Lancaster's Talk of the Town.
I do.
And I think that is a very, very wonderful page because for several reasons. One of them is when there's drama and there are negative things that are on there, you shut that down
There's
right
not
away.
going to be drama. Yeah.
How many admins do you have for your page to help you with that?
Just me and another, my friend Kat.
How many people follow that page, Janet?
13,000.
13,000 people follow that
And they're
page.
all vetted. Most of them are vetted Lancaster and Fairfield County.
Yeah.
You have to ask, you have to answer questions, and then, you know, we are for the community.
Yeah. What are folks allowed to put on your page and share on your page?
Well, they advertise. They can advertise their events. I do a lot of advertising for local businesses, things that are going on,
Okay.
and just anything that has to do with Lancaster and the community.
Nice. So we also want to talk a little bit about outside decor because of the fall and the holiday or the fall season and stuff. Now I know that the decor here that I have, of course some of might recognize my Choose Kindness picture. That is a usual regular staple here on the set, but the beautiful sunflowers are all from the shop.
Yep.
And
these are
available
from
to purchase, right?
These
'Cause
are
we're gonna
from
decorate
these are from the
in here.
gallery, and you can stick them in a basket, and they look this great. You don't have to be a decorator to make it look good.
And you'll help them
Yeah, sure.
put a piece together.
We love our battery candles. Those are
Yes,
fun.
move this here.
And they just really warm up a table, and we have Rocky, our squirrel.
Rocky the squirrel. We all love squirrels or chipmunks. Sometimes I visit Janet and she has little chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else that you would like to share with folks before we get out of here?
No, come visit us.
Yes.
Come visit us on Lancaster's Talk of the Town. Come visit me on Colony Classics and Interiors on Facebook. And yeah, I love making new friends.
What is your phone number and your hours of operation?
740-687-6222, and our hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and by appointment.
Awesome. And if you ever want pie, I'm just joking, you will see Janet and I from time to time out and about downtown Lancaster
If we're not in the garden, we're
garden trying to see what's ripe and what's ready.
getting
And
our flowers.
be watching for us on, I'm sure, one of the pages, Down Home with Tina, or one of the pages of the sweet potatoes, because this is now it's the second time that we are going to have an encounter with sweet potatoes from the garden, and we're going to put our old picture, and we're going to put the new picture. Janet, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having me, Tina.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Janet Muralt with Colony Classics and Interiors. Don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be right back to share with you something that you may not be aware of, because I was just recently made aware of it. Ava Jewelers may be out of business as a storefront. However, they have other places that they're out and about and that where they are set up. So you'll find out in just a minute. It's Down Home with Tina.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
Welcome back to Down Home with Tina. So this is going to be a segment that I'm just going to warn you folks ahead of time. I had my producer Josh get me a box of tissues because we have lost somebody in the community, a big, huge part of the community for many, many, many years. As a matter of fact, what I had shared with the young ladies who are sitting with me today is that Ava Jewelers, Ava Edmonds, and her husband David, they have been sponsors with the Down Home with Tina show since its inception in 2019. And so I have a special place in my heart. Also, I got to leave it with a funny. When the this is the second time in this episode that I've talked about called the Big Bang. During the COVID time, I was in the grocery store. This is one of my favorite David stories too. Okay? David and I just had to add this in there. I should maybe have saved it to the end. And Ava were in the grocery store, and I needed some toilet paper, as many people did. And we had just purchased some, and it was really, really bad toilet paper that came, I think, in the mail. And all of a sudden, I see David, psst, psst, because he was trying to be discreet, because he didn't want people to, hear him. And I was like, hey, they're putting toilet paper out in aisle, in just a few minutes. And I was like, yes, I don't know if you heard me. He was whispering, they're putting toilet paper out in just a few minutes. David. And I was like, where? Because I was like, right there. Yeah. So, no, that's, and of course Ava's just over there doing and just kind of watching, wondering what he's doing and what he's saying and stuff. But no, just lovely, lovely. What a lovely couple. And unfortunately we did lose Ava. And she continues on. I know the jewelry store closed in May.
Mm-hmm.
In May.
Yes, correct.
And I was out of town at the time, so I was like, I could see everything happening. You two have worked with Ava Jewelers for how many years, Maren?
I have worked for Ava and David for 5 years.
5 years. Why did you decide that you wanted to work at Ava Jewelers in the jewelry store?
Well, when I started, I was 16 years old. I'm now 20 years old. And a junior in college. So it's a very different time in my life, but throughout all of that, making jewelry and being creative with it has always been such like a good experience for me. And Ava and David are just wonderful people. And yeah, that's why I decided to, stay with them and begin with them in the first place.
So can you share a little bit of the history of Ava's Jewelers and how it all started with Ava?
Yeah. So Ava and David moved to Lancaster and they opened their store, and that was 20 years ago. And since then, they've been a keystone in the downtown Lancaster community.
Yes, wonderful. And then Isabel.
Yes, so
why did you decide?
I have been with them for a year. Okay. I think it was a year this July. I was in need of a job about a year ago. I've always loved the store, and my mom has gotten me pieces from there since I was little.
Aww.
Which is really special to me. And I knew from the box, that you always know from the boxes, when you get the little Vogue boxes, you're getting some from Ava's. So I'd always loved the store, and Maren is part of my family, and so she was like, you should come work with us. And so that's how all that started.
What is your favorite thing about Ava's jewelry?
I would say the uniqueness. I don't think there's anything like the jewelry from Ava's, especially because, of course, she made jewelry and taught us how to make jewelry.
She did.
And so that's a really important thing to us, and it's something that we absolutely love, and it's just unique. You can't find it anywhere.
Is it safe to say she was very careful with the style and the type of unique jewelry that she had, because she chose those pieces to be there, right? It wasn't, I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. She had her own way and ideas of what she wanted to have.
She was very selective.
And
she
very
only picked the best.
Beautiful looks.
Yes.
She did.
And the pieces are incredible. Like that we'll pull these pieces out that she's made, and they are
intricate.
Just, you can't replicate it. Like, they are just wonderful pieces.
And so recently, I was on social media, on Facebook, and I saw where Ava's Jewelers is still going. Just because there's not a store there for folks to walk into, you're offering the jewelry. Is this jewelry the jewelry that they had in the store that they hadn't sold yet? What's going on with it? How is this all happening? You know, is it until that it goes away, or are you creating more jewelry? Are you purchasing it? Do you have all of those things? Because David's with us, so I know that he's a big, of course, part of this as well. How does that work? How is that?
So we have both. Okay. So we have pieces left from the store, and we've been making new pieces as well. So when we decided to close the store, when that was all happening, we had a lot of people express how they would still love to purchase, the jewelry. And so we were like, what can we do in the community to continue to have that and also have that connection with the community? Because it was huge. I mean, we had so many people that would come in that were familiar faces, and to have to leave that was a challenge. So we're happy to be still serving the community.
And how are you doing that? And in what ways? Where can the jewelry be? Is it online? Do you have places that people can go and see it?
We're selling our pieces at the Keller Market downtown and also the Ohio Glass Museum. So that's been really fun, kind of like curating different pieces for each little business. So it's just very good, and we're very happy to still have a presence in the community, even though we don't have a storefront.
Right, yeah. This, so it's available, the jewelry is available to purchase when those establishments are open, correct?
Yes.
And they both happen to be nonprofits, I do believe,
Yes.
Keller Market and the Ohio Glass Museum. So do you have a lot of pieces? How many do you have out there? Is there a big space that they give you, or is it just a few at a time?
Yeah, so at the Glass Museum, we have an entire shelf. It's a pretty big shelf.
Nice.
So we have at least 20 pieces there. I can't remember when I took them, like how many exactly we have there, but we have a lot of pieces there. And then Keller Market has allowed us to have a whole rack of pieces. So we can have 3 different displays. So we have 1 large display and then 2 smaller displays. So at the Glass Museum, everything obviously has to do with glass. So all of the pieces have some sort of glass element to them, whether it's beads or that sort of thing.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Yes, is what kind of
and
style
then Keller
of
Market
jewelry?
is more of the rustic.
More of the stuff we had in the store,
yes,
that, like our handmade work.
The familiar beaded necklaces and bracelets and that sort of thing.
Now, do you have the different types of stones that they had in the store, like the like sapphires? Didn't she have sapphires, or the colored gems, I guess?
Yeah, so we have a few strands of colored sapphires, which are my personal favorite. But
I like that, and I
best.
didn't even know that. I remember them in the store.
But we don't have any gold pieces there, but we do have sterling silver and gold filled. So those are more affordable items. But the pieces are still beautiful.
Oh,
Either
absolutely.
way.
I think that just what folks just need to do is just go down. And do you hope to one day be able to have a store again, or do you think you'll just keep this going until we'll see what happens, maybe?
We'll see what happens.
I think it's a we'll see what happens type of deal.
Yeah.
Now, what's David's involvement with it? Is he just supportive? Is he,
The 3 of us work
ever?
closely.
Yeah.
He's very supportive, obviously. He's been supportive since day one of us and of Ava, obviously. This was her dream, and he ran with it with her. So yeah, he's running around with us at different places, meeting people, saying hi to everybody. New people, familiar people. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Did Ava have a specific type of jewelry that was her very favorite that you guys have ever?
She loved coral. She loved her coral necklaces.
They were beautiful.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were. So are those still available then?
We do have some coral available, yes.
Okay. Are you going to keep that going with that?
We are.
Yes.
We are.
Oh, you do. So you still have the same, what do they call, jewelers that you get them from to replenish those then, right?
Yeah, we go to the gem shows.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Columbus. We go to Columbus, the Columbus
Okay.
Gem Show, and we get strands of beads, and it's always so
It's
fun
fun.
going there. Yeah,
It's really fun.
bet it
we could
is.
spend hours there.
It's the hours, and you probably have to be careful with your budget too.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's hard
could
to
probably
not
go-
want to buy
I know,
everything when
right,
you go
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Exactly right. Ladies, I'm really excited for you. So do you happen to know the hours over there? Are you working over there at the Ohio Glass and Color Market when they have those out, or are those just out and you guys just replenish the jewelry? I think that's how that is.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
we're
out all the
replenishing
time. Yes, and then anybody that comes into those places obviously is welcome to shop. And then they obviously get a hold of us if there's something that they need, and we'll go and replenish. So,
Okay. I
yeah.
figured, do you have cards that are on display for if they ever have any questions? Anybody
have
about the
cards.
jewelry?
We don't have cards. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
We are doing custom available, like pieces. So
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have
Yes.
a birthday gift that you need to get, Isabel and I would be more than happy to create a piece just like we would at the store.
Yeah.
Okay, and then one more question. When you guys, I know they probably don't do it, but do you do your custom jewelry stuff, or are you going to do it the same way she packaged it, just as a
We
trademark
are
of
making
jewelry?
boxes. Yes.
are.
They're not the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
They're not quite the same, but they are still beautiful.
Yes.
And they're still fun to make.
That signature
so,
thing of
yeah.
Oh,
Ava's. So when
absolutely.
you said
That
that, I just
homemade
thought I would
signature.
ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get down there. So thank you so much, ladies, and good
Thank you.
luck and best
Yes,
of luck
thank
with all of
you.
it. Folks, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. But by the way, stop out and help and support these ladies and Ava Jewelers. It continues on, and so does Ava's legacy. It's Down Here with Tina. I'll be right back.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Mom was always organized, but she started forgetting to pay her bills on time.
And she'd buy the same gifts over and over.
Telling the girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was really hard.
At first we had our cries, but then we were like, okay, let's make a plan.
Early detection gave us time to adapt together.
It's so important for you to think about what you can do and making the most of what you have.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Downhill with Tina is brought to you by these amazing sponsors. And if you're interested, all you got to do is email me at downhillwithtina@gmail.com. So I have my Smiles file. I know it's a hot mess of a Smiles file. It must mean that I need to look in my Smiles file from time to time. Working as a teacher, I never thought in a million years, a few years ago, I would ever do what I do. But I am in the classroom, and sometimes you just need a smile, because sometimes you have some ornery kids, and where I work you have extra ornery kids from time to time. I'm being nice, just ornery is the best word. And I came across some letters that we would write back and forth when I was out of town for a while, and I had one kid send me 4 positive quotes, but I think I'm going to share one for next week. We'll just see how much time I have. But they're really great, and they're like teacher quotes. So this one is: one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. Absolutely, absolutely. Another one is: you define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. I think you know what that one means. Basically, what makes you happy? What is something in your heart and your heart's desire that you wanted to always do? I do not recommend you just go, oh, I'm going to quit my job and do all this. You have to be probably financially responsible for some things. So you might want to do that carefully if you go that direction. But I do hope that you can at least try to do something that you've always wanted to try or do. I am definitely one of those. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. So education can be reading books, teaching yourself something, joining a class, anything that will teach you something new. Folks, I want to thank you so much for watching the show this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll be back next. God bless and good day. It's Down Home with Tina.